Welcome everybody to Game 4 of the 2013 Guilford Varsity Lacrosse season. They're playing Notre Dame of West Haven at Kavanaugh Field. The Guilford Indians are sporting a 2-1 record after winning versus Stonington and then Shelton. This game starts out slow with a lot of defense. Here's a nice defensive turnover created by Mark Lusitano. Then an equally as nice stop by the goalie, number 31, James Bright. With a nice spin move by John Lusitano, he fires a laser over the top of the goalie and makes it 1-0 Guilford for the first score of the game. Notre Dame has a laser of their own, but James Bright is there and stops the laser right where it stands. On a subsequent attack, Notre Dame fires a laser, but it gets blocked, deflected, and the putback is there for Notre Dame. They make it 1-1. While still knotted at 1, Duke Knapp intercepts and breaks up a pass. Gets possession of the ball, gets it over to goalie James Bright. Bright up to Mikey Ring. Mikey Ring brings it down to a familiar sight. It's John Lusitano. John Lusitano bobbles it a little bit, and then he threatens, then fires. Another laser to the top of the net. John Lusitano 2 and Notre Dame 1. Having gone high twice, why not try one down low? John sneaks inside, drops it down low, and there he goes. He's got himself a hat trick, and he's 3-1. John Lusitano versus Notre Dame. And 3-1 Guilford with 3:51 left in the half. On a defensive stop by Notre Dame, John Lusitano gets his stick up, knocks down the ball, and here's Andrew DePatty one-on-one with the goalie. Guess what?
Andrew DePatty.
DePatty has his first goal of the game. It's 4-1 Guilford, and that's also the halftime score. Up 4-1 in the second half, Notre Dame attacks, and even though James Bright's stick gets a piece of it, it's in the goal. It's 4-2. The freshman goalie Bright gets some redemption as he stops this bouncer to stop the bleeding. He seems to be all warmed up as he stops yet another. It starts to seem real easy for Guilford as you just have to inbound the ball to John Lusitano. Will fire a monster laser, and that's it. You got another score on the board. Guilford's defense continues to apply the pressure. Here's Mark Lusitano putting pressure on number 7 of Notre Dame. 7 tries to make a pass. It's deflected by Lusitano. And Zach Cataruza has it, and he's moving it upfield. As Andrew DePatty tries to move it inside, it gets broken up, and it's bouncing around in there, and the goalie gets possession. But guess what? John Lusitano, for the second time of the game, deflects the ball. With continued pressure, an errant pass goes to number 29, Robert Larico, who deposited it in the net. Larico is one of Guilford's freshmen. But John Lusitano is just having the game that they write songs about. 4 goals and 2 intercepted passes by the goalie. It's 6-2 Guilford, and Coach Brian White's got to love what he's seeing. Guilford continues with the onslaught. Here's number 16, Mikey Ring. Gets it over to John Lusitano and over to Andrew DePatty, who wants to have a little fun too. He drops it in the back of the net, and it's 7-2 Guilford. And this one's getting away from Notre Dame in a hurry. Here we have number 15, Jack Isaac, putting on the pressure. The pressure all turns out to be worthwhile as the pass by the Notre Dame offense is picked off by number 5, Zach Cataruza. When a Notre Dame offensive player manages to get by the defense, well, guess what? They still got to deal with James Bright. Guilford fans got to be loving what they're seeing from this freshman, James Bright, number 31, the goalie. And he's stopping one shot after another. Here, Bright's passing skill proves to be just as valuable as he gets it up to number 25, Nathan Tepley, a fellow freshman, who gets it into Andrew DePatty. And DePatty scores again easily to get a hat trick, and his second in as many games. 2 hat tricks in 2 games for Andrew DePatty. And it's now 8-2 Guilford. Goal number 9 for Guilford goes all the way around the horn. Mikey Ring out to Will Dacey, over to John Lusitano. Andrew DePatty down to Larico. And inside the back door, Mike Ring back again. 2 freshmen in on the play. And Mikey Ring to close it out. It's 9-2 Guilford with 5:31 left in the game. Just when you think Notre Dame's going to get in and have a move on the goal, somebody on the defense breaks it up. This time it's number 26, Duke Knapp, deflects the ball behind the net. Here it's number 5, Zach Catarusa, working hard. And here, Duke Knapp working the stick, and the ball pops out. They move the ball upfield, back to Duke Knapp, and over to John Lusitano, and you just figure that he's going to score another one of those goals. But the defender steps in front and gets hammered by the ball. To cap the scoring, it's Andrew DePatty, up the wing, and just fires it into the back of the net. That makes it 10-2 Guilford, and that's it for the scoring, folks. With all that scoring, I just have to show you this defensive play by Tyler Nelson, who decides that the Notre Dame player should try to play without his stick. Guilford wins their 3rd straight. They're 3-1, and upcoming is Simsbury.